Imagine having enough money to look 30 years old even when you are 65. Well, to most of us, aging is a bit scary. Seeing ourselves deteriorate in front of a mirror is utterly terrifying. This is the reason why anti-aging beauty companies are making billions each year. But what about the billionaires? What are they exactly doing to escape all the wrinkles and saggy skin? Make sure to stick around to find out. But before we continue, please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more videos behind the life of the extremely rich. So, what exactly are billionaires investing in? Multi-billionaire Dave Asprey's plans to stay young are quite simple, even if some of these plans can seem quite unrealistic and laughable to most of us. Believe it or not, Asprey wants to make it to 180 years old and live a full life of unique experiences. But to support his beliefs, Asprey does some pretty weird and strict things to keep his skin from aging. Whenever he is in contact with the sun, the wealthy entrepreneur always makes sure to wear an outdoor research hat and a long stream of beads. Now, the only thing he said about these beads is that they are more than 100 years old, so I don't really know what they have to do with anti-aging. Hopefully there is not any dark magic involved. As of 2021, Asprey is almost heading into his 50s, and he is one of the few rich businessmen that have actually come open about what the elite is doing to stay young. Now, as you might already know, the average life expectancy in the world is about 80 years old. Some countries in Africa even have it way worse, with an average life expectancy lower than 50. There are also European countries that have reached an average life expectancy of 80 to 95 years old. But Asprey believes that it is possible to slow the process of aging as well as extend human life expectancy beyond 100 years. Surprisingly, he has made quite a few anti-aging experiments on his own body. The successful businessman is actually the founder of the Bulletproof Wellness Empire, which is discovering new ways to reduce aging. The world's richest billionaires are gathering together and investing their billions to fund this company to the fullest, namely every Silicon Valley A-lister, whether it is Jeff Bezos, Peter Thiel, Sergey Brin, or Larry Ellison. They are all investing to find the solution of aging, life expecting, and even becoming immortal. These are the masters of the universe who see no reason in taking the tech industry's optimization obsession and apply it to the ultimate challenge, conquering death itself. In fact, these anti-aging experiments seem to be working wonders. As crazy it may seem, these billionaires' efforts to extend life appear to be working. Well, if you invest a couple of billions in a single company, of course, it will eventually do miracles. I mean, am I wrong? Thanks to a recent explosion of advances in longevity medicine, Asprey's vision of living healthily into his second century might not be so crazy. In fact, for people in middle age right now, a handful of therapies and clinical trials have the potential, for the first time in human history, to radically transform what old age looks like. If the life extensionists are right, a person who's 40 today might reasonably expect to be downhill skiing, running a 10K, or playing singles tennis at 100. Asprey believes that if you do the anti-aging right, then you will have double the energy and resilience to defeat whatever comes your way. Anti-aging doesn't only help with appearance, like many of us think when we first hear this word, but it mostly has to do with having a good immunity system and an energetic body. Asprey explains this with a simple example that if you were to catch COVID-19, even at the age of 60 through 80, while having done anti-aging the right way, you are less likely to become sick. The idea behind Asprey's billion-dollar company is to build humans to build a strong cellular level that will basically make them very hard to kill. According to Asprey, the idea is to inject yourself with your own bone marrow. As weird as this procedure might seem, the most extreme of the controversial interventions Asprey has undergone involve having stem cells extracted from his own bone marrow and fat and then injected into hundreds of locations on his body, into every joint, between every vertebra, and into his cerebral spinal fluid, face, and even his genitals. And boy oh boy, this procedure cost. Asprey said that he spent around $250,000 for this one-time treatment. When Asprey talked about the reason he did such a thing, he explained that for a wealthy person, investing in your body should be a major part of your I'm rich strategy. The wealthy entrepreneur says that the mega rich should be investing at least 2 to 3% of their net worth on their looks and health. This investment includes simple things, such as getting a personal chef to cook your healthy meals, all the way up to spending tens of thousands of dollars for a procedure to help you look young. Liz Parrish, on the other hand, has even more extreme beliefs. She strongly believes that a person is capable of being more than 200 years old. Her answer to living beyond 2 centuries is homeostasis, which is the process of the body regenerating just a little bit faster than it degrades. If this is possible, which according to her it is, then why do we die at the age of 80? Well, Parrish's answer was that people have always died because of a cause, not because of their actual expiration date. That is also the reason why Parrish believes people's life expectancy has been increasing also. Tall, blonde, and fit, Parrish cuts a strikingly youthful figure at 49, one that might convince you to order whatever she's having. But like Asprey, she gets a lot of negative opinions from people that just do not support her extreme beliefs. In 2015, the procedure involves receiving around 100 injections of a cocktail of genes and a virus modified to deliver those new genes into her body's cells. The objective was to prevent age-related muscle loss and strengthen her telomeres, the caps at the end of our chromosomes. Scientists have identified their unraveling as a potential cause of the age-related decline. Parrish has kept us updated with the procedure she has done, claiming that she has indeed increased her muscle mass and lengthened her telomeres. However, she's not exactly sure if there are any long-term risks that could happen to her by these injections. She is just waiting to see at this point. Could the solution of living longer be a subscription drug? British investor Jim Mellon also talks about dodging the usual aging process to its maximum. He explained that humans have always aspired to find the fountain of youth, so people might be skeptical about the fact that anti-aging technologies are working now. And the fact is, this is finally happening and that we need to seize the moment. Mellon is also one of these wealthy businessmen that are aiming to invest millions of dollars in multiple anti-aging technologies simultaneously to increase the odds of bringing winning products to the market. Mellon has made his fortune betting on well-timed investment opportunities. The market for technologies to increase human lifespan is projected to grow sixfold to $600 billion in just the next 5 years. So his idea to invest in it early isn't such a bad one. In fact, it can not only increase his life expectancy, but also make him one of the richest investors on the planet. One of Mellon's bets is getting injected with a class of drugs called senolytics, which destroy senescent cells, the so-called zombie cells that, for complex reasons, stop dividing as we age. Senescent cells harm the body by secreting compounds that cause inflammation in surrounding tissues. Many age-related conditions, arthritis, diabetes, Alzheimer's, cancer, have an inflammatory component, and studies suggest that a buildup of senescent cells is a large part of the problem. A number of biotech startups are developing drugs that target cell senescence, but the furthest along is Unity Biotechnology, a company in South San Francisco that has 3 drugs in clinical trials to address aging conditions, starting with osteoarthritis of the knee. The company raised more than $200 million from such big names as Bezos and Thiel, who chipped in their investment firms before it went public in 2018. Since then, Mellon has also bought a small portion of the company. The holy grail of senolytics will be the development of preventative therapy to wipe out these bad cells in the body before they cause signs of aging, theoretically extending the lifespan of humans. Recently, a team from Seoul and Kettering published a new breakthrough research showing CAR T cells, which are typically used for precision cancer therapy, could also be used to target and destroy senescent cells. Prescription senolytics for anti-aging therapy are still many years away. There is a large audience of longevity enthusiasts who want to try such anti-aging miracles, but in the end, the answer to anti-aging is still very far away. One thing is for sure though, one day humans will manage to exceed the age of 100 effortlessly. But for now, the solution or interjection for such a thing happening is still unclear. But what or when do you think this discovery will be? And will it make society a better place, but will it come with major consequences? We would love to hear your thoughts. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. See you next time!